I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, man, at the Four Seasons Apartments, really where they told me not to go. I'm here, man. There's some good people back here, man. I see struggle. I see good people, man, and they're just being put in a fucked up situation. What's crazy, there's somebody in this abandoned building watching me right now.
Since our New Orleans to Chicago video did so well, we decided to continue with visiting the state's most dangerous hoods. And this episode is coming to you straight from the east side of the ATL.
Hey, bro, you ain't gotta go, bro.
Y'all got to be so out of time.
We ain't mean nothing bad, bro. We were just filming the neighborhood.
An area that used to be represented by the Thomasville Heights housing projects, but since 2010, the projects were torn down and is now known to locals as the Four Seasons.
The
Four Seasons.
They wasn't doing all that talking. They were really finna do that for real. That bitch was active as a motherfucker.
I got rats, and this trash,
What about
and this trash ass shit right here.
Chicago's O Block is to Atlanta's that hood that makes you say don't go there.
Before, you know what I'm saying, it was shut down, I say Boring Home was the spot not to go to. But in today's time, probably Four Seasons.
Thomasville Heights was a 350-unit housing project that lied at the entry of Atlanta's east side and had a reputation for being one of the most dangerous areas in the city. It was built in 1967 and lasted through the 2000s, but was demolished in 2010 along with several other projects. Today, the Thomasville Heights community is known citywide as Forest Cove Apartments or Villa Monte, aka Four Seasons.
That's an apartment complex over there, like off of Hank Aaron, like by the federal prison. The federal prison is right next to that, really.
Right alongside the same federal prison that housed some of the most notorious criminals in the states lies one of Atlanta's most dangerous and gutter areas within all the city. This is no ghetto, this is the slums. And although the boarded up units appear to be vacant, they're actually not.
What's crazy, there's somebody in this abandoned building watching me right now doing this interview. You feel me? I'm watching him too, though.
It ain't projects, but some old apartments. A couple generations to live through them. Drugs, homicide, violent crime, robbery, whatever. You might pull up over there, just U-turn and get jacked, you know? So I know a few folks over there, so I do slide in, but you got to know somebody to know something, you know what I mean? Just to be put in, because one way in, one way out, gated community.
The Four Seasons, right? The Four Seasons.
So now when we was riding through the hoods, we technically rolled through the hoods. Like we ain't stop, we ain't slow down, we doing the drive-by with the camera. So we riding through in these hoods with the camera out the window. Niggas is not fucking with that. Right before we got the Four Seasons, we was at the red light when the dude was like, he was like, man, fuck y'all, get that camera off me. I'll do y'all, bro. I'll yeah. Hey, bro, you ain't gotta go, bro.
Niggas, y'all get all y'all.
That was the calm before the storm. So then when we got to ride through the Four Seasons, it was the same shit, but it was a bunch of people looking.
Somebody going there and just pulling the camera, I want to film the area. Is that dangerous?
Yeah, I'll make a call or something if I was you. I ain't gonna even play no games, just pull up in the Four Seasons with no damn camera.
Which is exactly what we did. And being 4 deep with tinted windows didn't help at all.
Them niggas got the saying, fuck that camera and fuck you niggas and woo-woo, just talking shit, drew down, all kind of shit. I'm like, bro, we need to go talk to these people.
To make matters worse, I rolled down the back window so I could capture better footage, which immediately drew everybody's attention to the car. They're watching us and we're watching them. And before we could fully pass by, they whipped out, which explains why we were moving so fast.
They wasn't doing all that talking. They were really finna do that for real. That bitch was active as a motherfucker. And then, you know, I'm like, damn, we did ride through here wrong with the camera out the window like that. Like, come on now, this.
The goal was to pull up, talk to a few natives of the area, get some good B-roll shots and be out. But due to the wrong approach and no prior connections, not only were we not welcome, but we could have been shot at.
We had to come back the next day and I had to, you know, we had to come in respect, come in peace, bro. I know people don't be just welcoming people in their hoods, but you know what I'm saying? We had to do an experiment and see if we came in peace and came in respect, if we was gonna be welcome.
Bro, that shit crucial and important. Like, I want to at least get some representation of somebody know what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Just the building.
Even when we got there, we wasn't welcome. Them niggas was on that. Like, what the fuck? Them niggas finna do that. Them niggas finna do that to us. Okay. You know, we start talking to them. We come in peace. We come in respect. And they like, all right. And, you know, they let us, you know, do what we need to do. Y'all do what y'all need to do. We ain't getting on camera. We ain't talking. We ain't doing none of that.
Right.
But y'all do what y'all need to do.
That's when a girl came out the hallway. What's the name of where we at right now?
We in Forest Close.
Forest Club?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
4 Seasons.
Okay. Damn, shit, what was it like? You grew up back here?
No, I ain't grew up back here, but I've been here 6 years.
Okay, so what is it like back here?
A hot mess.
So why would you say that?
We got the rats. We got the trash. It's a lot of down shoot, all that shit going on out here. This ain't nowhere for no kids. My kids ain't even here. I don't want them out here. I told them folks, somebody kicked in my door. And they ain't came and fixed my door yet. The bando apartment, these folks living in them. They moved themselves in the bandos because the bandos got lights and gas too.
Shit.
Then we got all these rats out here. I done brought plenty of rats to the rent office.
Damn.
I went to the rent office with a rat on the trap.
Damn.
And I told them folks, every time I catch a rat, I'm gonna bring it right there to you though.
Like there's a lot of good people back here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of us is good people, but you got some evil people too.
Yeah.
Well, one thing about me, I work too hard. I ain't studying none of it.
Yeah.
And I don't bother nobody. The only thing I have, my problem is, they do not want to fix nothing in my apartment. I got rats, and there's trash,
What about
and there's
that?
trash ass shit right here. When I get off work, I don't want to come here, but I stay here, so I got to be here.
And you say you don't keep your children here because why?
Cause this shit ain't safe.
There's a lot of violence.
Yeah.
The beat too.
Yeah. There's a lot of violence. Get wet. Motherfucker shoot my children, I'ma shoot you. Period.
There's a lot of shooting that going on back here.
Man, a lot. It's everywhere, right? Everywhere.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing changed. They lucky I ain't got no gun, cause I would've shot that bitch in the air right now. Pow! I'm in the game.
Man, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, man, at the 4 Seasons apartments, really where they told me not to go. I'm here, man. There's some good people back here, man. I see struggle. I see good people, man, and they're just being put in a fucked up situation. What's crazy, there's somebody in this abandoned building watching me right now doing this interview. That's another thing, bro. People off in cuts and corners watching. And if you ain't paying attention, you can't see. You might think you riding past an empty apartment or a bando, it's boarded up. But it's people in there, living in there in the windows, watching, they passing word on every time you come through that bitch.
That apartment complex is their village. You think about it being in the jungle, that's how they think about it. So you gotta, you know, one way in, one way out. That's how they would rather probably have it. So they can watch for police, they can watch for, you know what I'm saying, see what's going on and what's possible.
I get it, bro. There's so much feds in town. Rico, you come around to get to us with a camera. How you gonna tell a nigga you not the police? To be able to get welcome in some of these places. Or I'm not the police and I'm not a op. Who the fuck is you coming through this bitch? Announce yourself.